National Football League.
On the Texans sideline, head coach DeMeco Ryans. This team has really rounded into form 7-2 in their last 9. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff, 14-6.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. He'd love to have that. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston, and even 50 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
The kick is good. Makes the score Texans 7, Chiefs nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarter. So if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Left side in the hands of Rice. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yellow! Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Mahomes going to push this one forward.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, a carry for Hunt. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
This has been a picture-perfect opening drive. We would have hated for it to get stopped there. Fortunately for them, they get a nice run on 3rd down, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This one on the 4. To the goal line and in. Rasheed Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. All right. Kirk is the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
All right. A run up the middle with Chubb. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. to throw. It's Stroud. Now he'll run it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and a yard. Now, Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Remigio now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
6-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Rice open. He's got it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20
First and 10.
yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a run with Hunt. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5. But that is enough for a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first
Yellow,
down.
yellow.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mahomes back. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
On the play fake, here's Mahomes.
It's a loss of 9. Now second and goal at the 15-yard line.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Now Mahomes. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Chiefs.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns. Still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big-time play for Houston. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 30.
Kirk is the motion man. On first and 10, it's Chubb. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard
Here we go.
gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Back to throw, Stroud.
C.J. Stroud on the scramble.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
4th down, and on comes Ka'imi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Texans move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They can't fault the offense so far. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, yet they still trail. We could have a shootout on our hands. See if they keep up their end of the bargain. First down. He's inside the 35. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards. First and 10 for Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing is Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Hunt is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. 18.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Now, screen set up for Marks. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. From the 39, here's a first and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10.
That's another Texans.
Throwing is Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play and a critical juncture in this game. It's a gain of 49. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
At the Chiefs, 4
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Third and goal.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud, and he'll take it on in. Dalton Schultz, touchdown Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now give on the ground. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West. And it's the rookie from Oregon, Terrence Ferguson. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Rams are absolutely red hot. They've now won 7 in a row as they get the job done in this one. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here comes Derrick Henry. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Daniel Jones. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All time here in this third quarter. First and 10. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9.
At the 45-yard.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
brings up second.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Now, Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's second and inches. At the 22-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
31. Texans 24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Texans offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
On play action, Stroud. He'll find it. Big target. The tight end Stover. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 12.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. Down the sideline, past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
At the 38-yard line.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
All right.
Now, Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Houston. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense is ready to see what they can do. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. And the big night continues. That last run gives them yardage to put them over 100 for the game.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll tap this one forward to St. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Gets a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. They'll do so with first and 10. Now, Stroud. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
C.J. Stroud sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
So, these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
All right.
Higgins sent in motion. Here's a run by Chubb as we start the fourth quarter. And oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Stroud gonna set up to throw. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here comes Smith on the return. And it's a very nice return. He's given the offense a short field. The Chiefs offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Go on, Eddie.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 26-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Mahomes back. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Attack!
Handoff as they try to run it here. And the Chiefs are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Now a little pop pass. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Kansas City. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Bunker now for the point after. And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Schultz, the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Texans first down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
46-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Kirk is the motion man. Once again, it's Chubb. Now Chubb loses the football. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They have to take a chance. Trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. On the ground, this is Hunt. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. In the middle, he's got Kelsey. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Down, a carry for Hunt. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take it in. 2nd and 11.
Yellow, yellow.
Here's a run with Hunt. And some good blocking. Bringing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
You know, there's all talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into... win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now it is C.J. Stroud and the Texans. Down by 9, 34 seconds to go. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here. They start 1st and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get up and stop it here. The spike comes with 19 seconds to go. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here we go. They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Back to throw, Stroud. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on